Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm finally going to be doing my review on the Jimmy Choo I Want You Forever fragrance. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amy. I do videos on all things girly, especially videos on smelling good. If you like that type of content, don't forget to subscribe before you leave today's video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here with me today, and I appreciate all of the love and the support. With that said, let's get right into today's video. All right, guys, so here is the Jimmy Choo I Want You Forever fragrance. I think the packaging is just amazing, and I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on this fragrance with you guys. So I did feature this in a haul that I did not too long ago, and I let you guys know that I was going to do a dedicated review for this fragrance. So I am going to start off by letting you guys know the main accords and the notes, like how I always do. Here is the bottle. I got this one in the 1.3 fluid ounce bottle. And here, I love this bottle so much. So here is the bottle. It is clear, goes down to like an ombre black or grayish color. This does not come off. This is your actual spray, the atomizer. So I did own the original I Want You, and I really love that one. But my mom came to visit me one day a while back when I got it, and she really fell in love with it, so I just let her take it. But it's definitely a fragrance that I find very classy, beautiful. The peach was just beautiful in that fragrance, and it was just a very crowd-pleasing type of fragrance, and it was just really nice. So when I saw that this was released, I definitely wanted to get my hands on it because the notes on this one are even more up my alley. So the main accords for this fragrance are vanilla, rose, sweet, cherry, almond, floral, nutty, amber, aromatic, and earthy. The top notes are rose and bitter almond. The middle notes are cherry, vetiver, and jasmine. And the base notes are vanilla, tonka bean, oak moss, and amber. So this fragrance, I did write notes for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it on my hand just to remind myself. But I did put it on my tray, even though I didn't show this one on the tray because I forgot that I had it in my drawer for fragrances that I wanted to review. But I did put it in my tray afterwards. This fragrance, I get a beautiful opening of rose mixed with almond, but I feel like the vetiver and the oak moss in this fragrance gives it like this earthy feel right from the start. So you definitely get the rose, you get this beautiful almond, you get the cherry for sure. It's like a deep, juicy cherry. But that vetiver and the oak moss in here and the tonka bean and amber, all of those notes just ground that fragrance out. It smooths it out. It makes it just really nice. I love it so much. The rose is not too crazy. I'm very picky with rose. It just adds this very feminine touch to it. I wrote that it opens up, and I get the original Jimmy Choo I Want You. That didn't happen today, but sometimes when I spray the fragrance, I kind of get like the DNA of the original I Want You, but it quickly is gone. It's kind of like what happened with a different fragrance that I reviewed, where I would get kind of like the original and then it would just kind of disappear. Right away after I got that, I would start to get like the syrupy cherry with the almonds, and it was just gorgeous. I remember that this one to me was like a love at first sniff. From the moment that I smelled it, I knew that I was going to love this fragrance, and this is definitely, for me, it's definitely a fragrance that I see myself wearing. Oh, it's so good. So this fragrance also has a very gorgeous vanilla in it. It's just very warm, it's syrupy, it's sweet. The cherry's not medicinal in this one like in other fragrances. It's so cozy to me, but you can still wear this to go out. It will smell amazing to go out to a dinner, to go out somewhere in the evening. You will definitely have a beautiful scent bubble around you, because when I wear this and I walk around and I move around, I catch whiffs of it nonstop. And the times that I have worn this fragrance have been like one or two sprays just to test it out, nothing crazy. I did wear it a full night just to see if when I woke up I would smell the fragrance, and I did. And this to me is perfection for fall and for winter time. I would definitely not wear this during spring or summer. I feel like it has a more cozy, just warm vibe to it that just goes great with fall and winter time. So when I got this one, I kind of started to wonder if I should declutter my Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl Glam, because my husband really likes how this one smells, but this one is very tricky for me. Sometimes I smell it and I'm okay with it. Like right now I sprayed it on my hand and it's actually smelling pretty good. But I don't know if it's smelling good because I'm actually smelling the Jimmy Choo one. This one is definitely, to me, more warm vanilla. It doesn't have that bit of like a sour touch that this one does, which is the only thing that kind of just kind of bothers me about this one. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not. That's the only thing. So getting the Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Forever just made me feel like I'm happy with this one. It gives me what I love. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's nutty. The cherry in it is so beautiful. It's not medicinal to me. It's this juicy cherry in there, but the juicy cherry is very, very grounded, very smooth because of those earthy notes, which this one, I don't get that with this one. I get more of like a sharp, just a little bit sour touch along with that cherry that I don't enjoy too much. But the Jimmy Choo one just feels a little deeper, a little darker, a little warmer, and just a little better for me. It's blended a little better. It's more smooth for me, and I really, really enjoy it. I find this fragrance to be very sexy, very perfect for going out. And like I said, for fall and for winter is perfection. The longevity in this was also really, really good. And the projection that it has, it's pretty impressive to me because I haven't fully like worn it all away like I usually do if I'm gonna go out. I did wear a few sprays for bedtime. I did test it out on my hands, and just from testing it out, the other day I was testing it out and I was cooking, and there was so many smells in the kitchen while I was cooking, but every time that I would do something, I would get like a whiff of this scent, and it was just really, really nice. It's definitely not a beast mode fragrance. You know that we don't do too much beast mode around here. I'm just not the type of person to love fragrances that are like crazy. I really, really love this one. I feel like the performance is perfect. It's not too much, but it's not too little. It lasts a good amount of time. And I don't feel like this is the type of fragrance that I would need to be reapplying all the time. I feel like once I put it on, I should be good to go because it is still a strong fragrance. It's just not super beast mode. Need to use it more this month to really get to know it better. But I just wanted to give like a review of like my first impressions and my thoughts and how it's working for me up to right now. So I definitely give this one a thumbs up. Now, I always have to throw that disclaimer in my reviews because sometimes I'll give a fragrance a really amazing review, and then either like the next year or in a couple of months, I either get tired of it or I start to get like a different vibe from it. That happens to me a lot. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now with the first times that I have worn this fragrance. It's definitely beautiful, and I prefer it over the Carolina Herrera Very Good Girl Glam. I don't know. I feel like this one I get like a rose, which I'm not a fan of rose. Then I get like this sourness in here. So this one might just be leaving my collection, even though I really wanted to love the Very Good Girl Glam. And I did give it a good review. I did say that it was better and that it wasn't as off-putting as the Very Good Girl. But the more that I kept it in my collection, I was not reaching for it. And that's because I wasn't head over heels in love with it. So yeah, that is my quick review on the Jimmy Choo I Want Choo Forever. I would love to hear your thoughts on this fragrance if you have tried it already, or let me know if you're interested in trying it out and what you think about it. So thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you guys so much, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.